most unique aspects of the Trans4mer is the Kettle Bell-2 configuration. We now have two handles on the kettlebell, 90 degrees apart from one another. It allows you to do a lot of the standard exercises a little bit more comfortably and a little bit easier than if you only have one handle. The first exercise we're going to do is the kettlebell swing. I'm going to show you a little bit from the front, and then I'm going to turn sideways so you can see a little bit better what we're doing. We're going to have the feet a little bit wider apart, and we're going to be swinging the kettlebell from between the legs up to about chest level. In the very beginning, if your swing only comes to a little lower position, that's fine. Over time, you'll be able to get it a little higher. We just want to make sure that we're using the legs to propel the movement instead of using the arms to raise the kettlebell. So the arms are going to be relaxed, you're going to have a nice tight grip on the kettlebell, and we're using the legs to propel the kettlebell up. So I'm going to turn sideways and talk you through it. We're going to have those feet a little bit apart. We want that core nice and tight, that back stays nice and straight to protect the spine. We're going to keep the weight back in the heels to protect the knees. We're going to grab the kettlebell, one hand on each handle, and we're going to swing it back between the legs, keeping it very high on the legs, and then up to chest level. Back and up. Nice and tight through that core. One more time, and relax. So that's the swing with the kettlebell-2. The pass around exercise is going to start to challenge the core. I want you to think about going a lot more slowly than you feel like you should. Actually, when you go a little bit more slowly, you use that core a little bit more than if you try to rush. Plus, you can always go a little bit faster as you get a little bit better. So you're going to have one hand in each handle. We're going to let go with our left hand. We're going to bring it around your back. Grab the other handle with your left hand and bring it back around to the front. We'll do that a couple more times. Nice and slow. We're always keeping the tush tight and the core tight, protecting the back. Now let's go around the other way. So pass around to the back and to the front. A little bit of functional movement through those shoulders. One more time. Knees are soft, we're breathing, and relax. Now we're going to do a figure 8 exercise. So we're going to bring the kettlebell between the legs in a figure 8 motion. So we're going to go a little bit wider. It makes it a little easier to get around. You're again going to let go with one hand. We're going to bring the kettlebell around the right leg to the back, bend the knees, grab with the other hand, stand up, and go around the other way. And around to the back, and around to the back. One more time, and around the back. So we're going to switch it now by coming around the front. So we're going to go between the legs from the front, grab to the back, and bring around the front of your leg. Switch hands, and switch hands, around, last time, and around. So the 3 exercises we did with the Kettlebell-2 configuration were the swing, we did the pass around, and we did the figure 8. Both going around the back of the leg, and then also going around the front of the leg. So next we're going to change the handle to the opposite side and do the medicine ball.
Now we're going to be talking about the Trans4mer as a kettlebell-2. 2 meaning 2 handles. 2 handles is great for versatility in exercises. This is also great for beginners. When they're not used to using kettlebells, you can have a lot more control with different exercises, and this means proper form. Proper form means definitely minimizing injuries. This is why I recommend using the Trans4mer as a kettlebell-2.